Hola from Chile. Today we're doing a bit of a hike. It's a 4-hour hike, nothing too strenuous. What's the name of the hike?
Oh, which one? Paso de Solación.
Yes.
In the Vicente, Pérez, Rosales National Park. I think that's the name.
From Puerto Varas, we took a small bus. We got on this bus at 8:30, but apparently we believe the correct bus was at 9 o'clock. That would have taken us right to the national park. However, this bus dropped us 6 kilometers away.
Okay, we are in the national park. It's just that the bus we took, it leaves you at the waterfalls. And then you have 6 kilometers more to get to another little town. And you start the hike there.
All right, this is what the start of the trail looks like. Just a little path. Looks like it's for, I don't know, an ATV. Looks like they might use an ATV for this. Four-wheeler, that type of thing. And we just came from down that way.
Yeah, this whole thing is 12K one way.
We're about at the halfway point of this little hike we're doing today. And check out the erosion here. Whoosh. It goes all the way to the lake. Yeah, unfortunately you guys can't see the volcano. It's right there. It keeps getting covered. It was open for a little while and then clouds came in again.
Volcan Chaitén. You can hike that up too.
You can hike up there too. For the low price of $50 per person. That's what I seen at the Guesthouse.
Oh yeah, they charge that, and so you hike up, and then you bike that.
Yep.
And you pay that per day.
There it is, guys. It opened up a little bit. That's Volcan Chaitén. A shot of the lake. I just stopped here for a quick apple. And, well, we're probably like 75% done this trail.
Probably.
Maybe a little bit more. Can't believe how much the scenery changed. It's so green now. We just walked through there and then boom, all of a sudden we were greeted with all this lush green vegetation. And when we started, it was all sandy, really shrubby, dry. Look, they even have ferns here now. How is your hike?
Oh, we're not done yet, but we're almost there, I think.
We've been walking on this beach for a little while now, but your feet sink. It's kind of annoying. But I don't know if you guys can see, there are, right where my finger is, there's a boat there. So I believe that's our trailhead where we started. This morning we were in Puerto Río, and we took the bus here, and then we took a little ferry, about 30 minutes, and now we're here.
Okay, you never cross like that. You cross around.
We went that way. We're in this little town, and then we're gonna take a ferry all the way here, and then making it to Chaitén. We're heading to Chaitén, small little mountain town, and slowly going more and more south. We don't have a solid plan, as I mentioned. If it's anything like this, it should be pretty darn epic. Top of the morning. We're hiking up Volcan Chaitén today. We hired a guide and a driver. That cost us 30,000 pesos, so 15 each. That's roughly like $50 US, so yeah, something like that. But you can see all this green vegetation. Now this green vegetation is all new because in 2008 they had the volcanic eruption and everything here was leveled off. And this is all the new growth they have here now. So it's kind of awesome how nature finds its way. And I'll show you guys something cool. You can find chunks of volcanic glass all over the place. Look at this one. This is one Isabel found. It's huge.
It was somewhere there in the woods.
You guys can see this white rock on the ground. It's this stuff. This is basically the foam, like when a volcano erupts, it's the foam, the beginning of the lava that comes out. It turns into super, super light. Like this feels like it's made of styrofoam, but pretty cool. Check out these steps. Woo! How are you enjoying your steps, Isabel?
Fun.
All right, guys, we're on top of the viewpoint for Volcan Chaitén. And I don't know if you guys can, oh, you can, look, you can see the steam coming out of the volcano there. We got some coming out of this guy here too, right up there. Pretty cool spot, very unique. We got that little, I don't know if we call it a lake, a little lagoon there. And then you can see all the volcanic damage of 2008. And here's a view from the other side. So you can actually take a ferry. Let me zoom in on that. You can take a ferry from there and go all the way back to Puerto Montt. And actually coming here, we took a ferry across that little tiny lake there. And you can see the road there. Following the road all the way to Chaitén. There you have it, guys. If you ever come to Chaitén, do this little hike. Took us an hour and a half to get up here. Not bad at all. And it ran us 15,000 pesos each, which is like 22 US dollar, 23.
Unless you have your own car.
Unless you have your own car.
You just spend the gas.
It's kind of hard for me to do the currency exchange right now because the Chilean peso is fluctuating so much at the moment. So like since we got here, it's been going down, 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 which for me, for my Canadian dollar, I've been getting a lot more peso. So this trip's actually becoming a lot cheaper than I originally thought it would be. But unfortunately, it's not so good for the country to have that peso plummeting and then, well, you know what happens after, everything gets inflated, right? So hopefully in the future that levels out. But yeah, as of now, let's just say between 25 and 30 US dollars if you guys want to hire a driver / guide to do this. All right, I'll leave you with another shot of this steam coming out of there. Right on. We're at the beach this evening, taking some sunset photography. The sun has already went down. You guys can see the volcano out there in the distance, nice and clear. Bloody majestic. There's the sleepy town of Chaitén. That's about all there is to her. Very tiny little mountain town. We're in the tiny town of
Puyuhuapi.
Puyuhuapi. That's a mouthful.
A little bit tricky.
And we're learning more and more that it's quite difficult to travel this highway with no car and no bicycle. We've been using buses and hostels, but it's very limited the places we can get to, such as the national park we were going to go to today, but unfortunately that park is closed because it's Monday. Don't ask me why.
For now, we don't know if probably in the summer might change. It might be open every day, but for now, that is November 29, it's open from Tuesday till Sunday.
Yeah,
and
not Monday.
If you do not have a car or a bike, the only bus you can take to get you there passes through town at 6 in the morning, 6:15. You have to take that one, and then it comes back to town around 5:30. So if you can wait the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus the park opens at 9, so you're gonna get there, let's say at 6:30 to the entrance. And you're gonna have to wait probably 2 hours anyway. So yeah, you have those few little things you'll learn. But today we're doing this little hike.
We found a little trail we're gonna go do today. What is it called? Sendero something something?
Los Canelos.
Ah, Los Canelos.
You have a lookout and you kind of see the town from the top a little bit. It's a private property, so they charge 2,000 per person, and kids are for free.
Yes. So hopefully from this Mirador lookout, we can get some nice shots, and we can show you guys, if you're ever in this part of the Carretera Austral, maybe it's a hike you'll be interested in doing. All right, guys, we've hit the end of the trail here. That's a beautiful view of the lake. And that's the sleepy little town we're staying in. Right there. How'd you enjoy your little walk?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Took us 40 minutes to get here.
I think so. I think it's more than that.
Yeah, it's
Because
pretty...
we started with a blue... I think you can see it. There's a blue house there.
Yeah.
We
You see
started
that,
from
guys? There's a blue house there.
there. So we came all the way up here. There was a few cows and one horse. And what are the tips we can give? So you have an idea on what this is. Oh!
Yes, we need to give you guys some tips for the Carretera Austral. Isabel, take it away.
So after Puerto Montt, you're pretty much gonna have towns like this. Because Chaitén, would you say is the same size?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
kinda.
Chaitén's the same size.
So if you do not want to spend a little bit more money, and if you do have a car, or you're coming on a bike, or anything, whatever is better for you, buy everything in Puerto Montt, and then bring it here. Because over here you're gonna find basic stuff. There's not even much.
No.
Like that, I don't know, we've been eating what? Tuna, tomato,
Okay,
and avocado if we find any.
on this highway, I'll give you guys a breakdown. You walk into your typical tienda, little store, right? Like a quarter of the store is going to be alcohol.
Yes.
Another quarter of the store will be chips and candy. Okay, so that's 2/3 already. And then the other third will be a couple fruit, your banana, apple, maybe
Veggies,
avocado,
yeah,
maybe a few veggies, and eggs. But other than that, if you want, like, let's say, like granola or nuts, that sort of stuff, buy it in Puerto Montt. Buy that in Puerto Montt. Buy your, go to your big grocery store there and get your nuts, like whatever stuff at the outdoors, hiking, whatever you guys want. Even like chocolate bars, that sort of stuff. You should
For
get
the
it there.
first part of the trip, coming from north to south. Because then after this one, you have other little towns in between. You get to Coyhaique, which is by car or bus 4 hours away from here. And that's the next city that's a little bit bigger. And probably you're gonna find a proper grocery store. So those are the tips on Carretera Austral.
Hello. How are you doing? Oh, there's one hiding down there as well. I'm going to talk about some of the costs of the Carretera Austral.
When do you start this?
We should start off with the cost of groceries. So, you have Puerto Montt, sorry. It's kind of like the base of where you would start before coming down to southern Chile. So I believe I mentioned in the last video, and if I didn't, you definitely should buy your groceries there before you start, such as, granola, energy bars, that sort of stuff, your breakfast items, oatmeal, your little, like, how do you say, crackers or cookies, the packaged kind of junk food here, I would say is about double or 2.5 times the price as mainland. Moving on, what should we do next? Buses or guest houses?
Well, the buses is kind of hard because everywhere you have different prices.
They're insanely expensive.
Yes, because to go, for example, a bus of, how long it took us to get to Puerto Vallarta? 6 hours? No, 7.
7 hours, yeah.
So for that one each, we paid 10,200 pesos.
Yep.
For that bus. But then here, to take a bus that was 4 hours long, we paid 15,000 pesos each. So it gets a little bit pricey just because you're here. Probably gas is more expensive
before coming to the south, that bus ticket is running you, like Isabel was saying, 7-hour bus ride will run you about $18. But here in the south, a 4-hour trip will run you like $27. So it's for Chile is pretty high, the price of a bus ticket.
But that's a bus that is not subsidized by the government. Because if it is a bus that is subsidized by the government, the same trip is 6,000 instead of 15,000.
It depends what day of the week they run. It gets kind of complicated. I'm not really going to get into that because you have specific days of the week where you can get a cheaper bus. But we don't really know until you get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have to be like literally at the station and figure out which company will be taking you the next morning. So it's like even from here, the next town we're going to, we have no idea if it's going to be a subsidized bus or a private company. So
I think it's subsidized because it's for people here that move around. They have these buses so they can go there very early in the morning, then come back in the evening.
If you guys come here, the price of buses that you pay in the main part of Chile, don't expect to get the same price in the south because it changes a lot.
Yeah.
Next topic. We have all the topic here in the phone. All the topics.
No, it's my list of what we pay each day.
All right.
So nights, how much you spend for hostels?
Yes, I guess that's the main
It
topic.
depends. It depends. It could be 25,000 pesos per night.
Which is like $45.
Yes, one room, double room.
Yep.
It could be that, or here, for example, we are paying for this room. We're paying 40,000.
40. Okay. Yes. So this is an example. You guys have the wide angle lens on. You can see the whole room from that edge to that edge. So a room like this runs you 40,000 peso, which is about 72 US dollar. Yeah.
Per night, but it has breakfast included. And in this house it's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, prices until Puerto Montt for a hostel is 25,000 pesos, and then coming down here it gets a little bit more. And then it depends, because there was one place I was charging. No, it was the same. Because then they tell you 15,000 per person.
Yeah.
So then at the end you're paying.
The one thing we forgot to mention is some places
they tell you per person.
Per person or per room, which it's weird. I mean, what's the difference if you have one person in a room or two? But anyway, some places will charge you, the room's 20,000. Oh, you have 2 people staying there, now it's 40,000. So that's all up to the guest house owner.
Because in Puerto Varas and Puerto Montt, we pay 25,000 for the room.
Yes, which would be like $45 US.
It didn't matter how many people, or maybe up to 2 people.
Which actually in Chile I've never heard of this whole you're paying per person for a room. Yeah, it's either you pay for the room or not.
No, because here I think in this part is a little single travelers too, like solo travelers. So I think that's why. I mean, they're not gonna charge how much. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's about it.
The buses situation, you kind of have to be looking at the little, because here there's no bus stations. It's just a stop next to the police station or something. Yeah,
they seem to really use police stations as a pickup drop-off point.
Because it's a place in town that sticks out the most. I mean.
Yeah, and it's government, so you can put a bus thing there.
And you have to look whatever windows that it might be like an information center. They always have a paper that says when the buses are running, what time they're leaving, and where they're going. So that's what you have to see. When they're going, the time, maybe not prices, but it might be what? Probably this one is going to be 6,000 pesos. I'm pretty sure for the one tomorrow. It might be because it's a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, but the buses have been getting more and more expensive.
No, but this one is one that I know which one is coming.
Okay. Well, we'll find out tomorrow if it's a subsidized bus. But if it's not subsidized, like I was saying, it's more than double. All right, guys. So I hope this gives you a small overview of the cost of traveling in the Carretera Austral area. You know, we covered some food items, right? You're looking at, let's just say on the safe side, 2.5 times the price what you pay in middle or northern Chile, or northerner Chile, I mean like Santiago area, up to, okay, when I say that I mean like Santiago to Puerto Montt, that area. So you're looking at like 2.5 times.
Oh, but if you want to go to restaurants here,
oh yeah, it's
gonna
expensive.
go. Yeah, it's gonna be per meal.
It's like
8,000 pesos.
It's pretty much, if you want a sandwich, it's gonna be like 7,000, 7,500.
Yeah. But it's not gonna be lower than that.
Yeah,
it's gonna be from there.
The cheapest one I've seen was 7,000. The cheapest like sandwich option, and it was here and in Chaitén as well.
Yeah.
So anywhere from 7,000 and it goes up 10,000, 12 if you want to really, you know, like a rack of lamb or whatever you call it. But anyway, yeah. So the food prices 2.5 times the price, all right, and the buses basically is double what you pay.
Normal.
And the hostels, is double as well.
Yeah, average 20,000 per person.
Yeah,
that would be, because the cheaper one we found was 15,000.
Okay, so not quite double. Let's call it a third, 25 to 30% more.
But I'm saying per person though, not per room, because here they charge you kind of per person.
Yeah, again, which is, I found kind of odd.
So, because right now we're not using booking, we're just going, showing up to the place, knocking on doors, asking what
are you charging? What do you have?
Yeah.
Are you guys weird or not?
After one time, now we ask you, do you have Wi-Fi as well?
Yes, if you guys do get guest houses here, ask those questions. Ask if you can at least use hot water, like a kettle for the morning to make your coffee or tea, and ask if they have Wi-Fi. Because if you're gonna end up paying whatever it is, you know, $80 a night US or $75 a night US, you might as well shop around, because there's a lot of guest houses here. You might as well shop around and try to get one that at least has Wi-Fi and they're chill about at least letting you use the kettle for the morning, you know, so you can make some coffee and tea, that sort of thing. Once again, we're trying our luck with some sunset photography. We found this nice beach here. There's some abandoned boats. I set up the GoPro here as well for hopefully what will be a beautiful time lapse. I've been experimenting with the cell phone as well. Got a new app for that. See if that's worth trying out. And this is a small overview of the lake. And the sun there has just been setting down now, so hopefully we get some beautiful colors in the clouds there. Any photos there yet, sweetheart? No? I think we gotta wait. Yeah. Got a tiny boat there. We got a few more boats chilling out there. Beauty. All right, let's try to snap some photos. Ah, yes, this is all very comforting. I've been to many Latin countries, and I've never run into this issue of grabbing a bus like here. I don't know, southern Chile, like to get to any national park or reserve. I think we've done it once successfully. No, not even. That was Puerto Río, right? That's not even really south. That's a little bit south.
See, that's why I was surprised there was a bus going there.
Yeah.
There's almost no parks in Chile. has the option to get by bus.
Yeah, so
Get to by bus.
if you guys ever are interested in going to the Carretera Austral, that's the highway in southern Chile, the scenic highway. Oh man, you need a car. I don't know how else you can do this area. It is very difficult. So that is why we are walking on the sidewalk today to get to the reserve. So hopefully we can do this hike before the reserve closes, because the reserve closes at 4 p.m. So
It's
yes.
not hard to get there, it's just an hour.
Yeah, it's just an hour to get there. But please do keep in mind, if you guys ever do get here, it's not like the rest of South America or Latin America where you just go to any bus station, you hop on, and it's super easy. I remember the first time I went to South America, I did Peru, Bolivia, and Chile with basically no Spanish. Didn't really know much Spanish in 2014. It was super easy. I just showed up wherever, hopped on a bus, took me to wherever, did hikes, did that sort of stuff. But southern Chile, whew. Isabel, what'd you find there? Ooh, what is that?
I don't know how you would call it. It's like a fungus thing.
Fungus?
I don't know.
And you eat it?
Yes. You can make it a salad with some onion and one of the two, parsley or cilantro. I don't remember which one. You put some lemon. Mwah. Yum.
Yum.
So
Very nice. So if you guys ever come hiking here in the Carretera Austral area, you can eat those tree fungi. Put it in your salad.
But it had to be white and like you can see pores.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can eat it orange like that, but I've always seen it white.
All right, make sure they're white.
And they look fresh.
Oh,
See,
there's a whole bunch here.
Just growing.
Yeah, yummy. Yummy fungus. And how much, if you buy this, how much does it cost?
Ooh, in LA, they were selling it for a cup like this, a plastic cup like this, but thin.
Yeah.
For like 1,000 pesos, $2 or so.
Yeah. So you can get a tiny cup of these in the city for like $2.
It used to be less, but it got so hard to find them that now people are charging more for it. Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, we are just finishing up our little hike that we did today. Isabel's still searching for fungus.
I think that's what it is. I'm not even sure.
I was gonna keep calling it that way.
So there's like a bunch here.
Oh yeah, look, there's a bunch of mini ones here.
Oh my god!
Yeah, check it out, guys.
I've never seen it this way.
Delicious, edible tree fungus.
Yes, they're pretty good. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah, it's only one way to find out. Oh, look!
If you get one, please make sure
This
to
one
ask
has a
the
hole.
ranger.
Yeah. Mr. Forest Ranger, can I eat these weird fungus?
No, take it out. Ask the person and then eat it. Wash it and eat it.
Yeah, so like I was saying, we're just finishing up the little hike we did here today. Checked out some pretty little lakes. After this, we got to head back to town and we got to run a bunch of errands.
Yeah.
First stop, we got to buy our bus ticket for tomorrow because we are going to Cerro Castillo. And then after that, we have to go to the supermarket because we're going to have a hard time finding decent food after here. So we're going to go ahead to the grocery store, get supplies. Where else do we got to go? There's one more stop. We got to go to the bus station, grocery store, one more.
Bank.
Oh, the bank. Yeah, we're kind of low on the cash. So we got to head to the bank as well. So we're going to hit up those three things. Bank, grocery store, bus station, get the ticket. And after this, I think the trip's gonna get a lot more epic because I was looking at some photos of Cerro Castillo and it looks absolutely beautiful. So I have high hopes for that. And then after that, we're gonna try to do the marble caves, but
There's a tour, so hopefully.
there's no information online, and anything that is online is like these old blogs from like 6 or 7 years ago.
Or just
So-
the tour companies.
Or yeah, you have information from tour companies, but even that, it's spotty at best. Because a lot of these tour companies, they have a requirement of having like 4 or 6 or more people per tour for it to go out. But it's just the 2 of us, and we have not seen any other backpackers here. So,
but there's a lot of people driving the highway.
yeah, there's a lot of people driving the highway, so who knows? But
Like,
yeah,
I saw a lot of people stop here, and then they do those tours.
yeah,
So they they stop in Coyhaique, stay here, and then they go Cerro Castillo if they want to see that, and
Right.
then the caves,
right.
and then they come back.
So I'm sure that area is going to be very beautiful, but I don't know if we'll be able to do the marble caves. I don't know if we can kind of get in that area, maybe just meet someone, pay someone to drive us there, like this guy Nick we met in Chaitén. We did a volcanic hike there, and we just paid that guy to just drive us out to the trailhead. But unfortunately, you need a boat for this, so we'll figure it out when we get there, and I'm sure I will let you guys know. All right, let's run those errands. We're now at Cerro Castillo, the small village, just cooking up some pasta here. And this is what the kitchen looks like here. Fairly spacious. This has got to be the biggest kitchen I've ever stayed in, or used, I should say. Got some coffee, a little bit of salad with the spaghetti. And we're all set and ready for tomorrow's hike. Hike up to the viewpoint. Are you excited, Isabel?
Yes.
Is there any other information that we should share?
From here,
Yeah.
I was surprised with the prices. That are probably cheaper or even the same, like
Right.
a bigger place
The
than this.
bizarre thing is, you would think this town being so small and in a national park, and you have these beautiful views, that'd be super expensive. No, it is actually even a little bit cheaper than the last few towns we were in. So why it's that way, I have no idea. But for our accommodation, we paid 15,000 each pesos, which is like 27 Canadian dollars. The hike though is a little bit pricey. How much is the hike? I don't remember.
Depends which one you do.
The one we're doing.
For me, it's 14,000. For you, it's 18,000.
Okay, so you're looking at, well, for a foreigner, because you guys are probably foreigners coming here, you're looking at like $33 Canadian, $32 Canadian to do a hike. That is a bit steep. Yeah, it's ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it on there.
that's okay.
Silly.
We're not fancy here. But yeah, other than that, looks beautiful. So tomorrow, photography, try to get some good shots. I will try to get a time lapse from our window in our room, see, because you can see a bit of the night sky. Maybe we can catch some cool stars. But other than that, the pasta's ready, as you can see. So it's time to eat. I'll get back to you. It's a very frosty morning here in Cerro Castillo. You can see the mountain. We're going to hike up today to the Laguna. Should be good. And it should take about, what is it, a couple hours to get up there?
Oh, Jesus, I don't even know.
I think round trip is 14 kilometers. And there you go, guys. That's it in the distance. And here's a little panoramic. Good morning. How are you this fine morning? Beautiful view you have here. Look at that. And some pettings? No? It's okay. You're a shy horse. Okay.
I used to be.
Bye.
Maybe he's not working.
Maybe.
Oh, you smell
This dog just came out of nowhere. You scared the
Don't
hell
jump
out of us. And there's another little poochie over there.
Go with your friend.
Oh, you're such a cute dog. Hello. Okay.
He came out of
He's
his
right
face.
behind us,
He was
like,
leaving my
what?
bum.
He's gonna join us on today's epic hike.
Go ahead. Look what I found.
We found a horseshoe on the trail. That's a good luck charm. It means we're gonna get epic footage today. That's what it means. Good photos, hopefully some good B-roll.
I'm gonna take it as a souvenir of our trip.
There you go.
Cerro Castillo. Put on the wall.
We can hang it on your mom's wall. Look, we brought gifts.
There you go. Use horseshoe. You can put it on your wall. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. That's a rusty piece of metal.
It's not. Look. It's
Oh, yeah, it even has a nail in there. Yeah. And we have all this lavender here. Lots of lavender here in the Carretera Austral area.
So we're getting things along the way.
The dog.
That came with us and now the horse.
It's been quite an eventful morning so far. Oh, look at the pretty bird.
And they're
Wow.
drying the.
Oh yeah. Look guys, there's dead sheep there. Or the dead sheep skins.
I don't know how they do it. I know that
Me
was
neither.
Oh, she's following the.
All right, guys, we're at the trailhead for Cerro Castillo. We have a little map. Thanks to the very intelligent people in the front there. And that's Pucci LaRue.
She didn't want to stay.
Nope.
She's not supposed to be here with us on the trail, but it's not our dog.
But she's gonna come with us all the way to the top.
Yes, and she didn't want to listen to those guys that were trying to lure it in and nothing.
Yeah. You have three people down there in that little shed. They collect the payment and they tell you all the rules. They give you this paper, and they said the dog wasn't allowed, but they gave up pretty quick. And Pucci LaRue will be accompanying us today on today's adventure. Look at her. She's going to show us the way.
She's just, okay, let's go.
Yeah. She is ready to go. Yes. For me, it cost, I believe I said it earlier in a previous video, it was $18,000. So that's like, I don't know, $33, $34, something like that, Canadian. And for Isabel, it's a little bit cheaper.
14,000.
14 for Chileans, which is like 26, 25 Canadian dollars. And for foreigners, it's like an extra 10 bucks.
Yes.
But this is the beginning of the trail. We're all set and ready to go. Got the camera set up. Pucci LaRue is looking energetic. He's going to take us to the top. All right, let's do this.
To go.
An amazing spot here, guys. We are just surrounded by nature. You have these duck-like creatures right there in that pond. What are they called again, sweetheart?
I think they're paisanes.
Paisanes.
I think so. I'm not so good with bird names.
No? Oh, look, there's some more of them now. Flying around. Beautiful.
Yeah, those ones are flying at 3 days.
3 days.
Those ones I know.
And there's a whole bunch of rabbits here too. All along this fence here. They just keep running back and forth. Pucci LaRue is going crazy, but
She listens, so that's good.
But she's a very, very obedient dog.
Yeah.
Very lucky with her, aren't you? Having a little grass there. Grass for your tummy. And today, Pucci LaRue is our guest star on the channel here, making tracks. So, she will be making tracks with us today.
Yes.
To the Laguna. Look, it's more of those crazy fungi that you can eat from the previous video. You want some fungi, Pucci LaRue? Look at this. We have team making tracks here. We have the mascot, Pucci LaRue. Isabel brings cuteness to the channel. And me, I just blabber nonsense and such and such. We just hit the Mirador here. I think it's about 2 kilometers, not even, maybe 1.5 kilometers, 2K to the lagoon, but...
Oh yeah, it's just...
Oh yeah, you guys can see it. It's right there. This is just a little view here. Check it out. Beauty. Absolutely beautiful. That river is just gorgeous, just running through the mountains here. You can see the mountain range. Great news, guys. We got agua, which we all know in Spanish means water. And this poor dog needs it. Check out this stream. Whew. Actually, now that I think about it, I need some water. All right, let us drink from this babbling brook. Ooh, almost fell. There's about 4 or 5, 6 condors down there, maybe more.
We don't even know.
Oh, they're massive birds. I don't know if you guys can see it on the lens here.
The wings are too big.
But on the way down, I'm gonna pull up my camera and I'm gonna try to, I'll try to see if I can zoom in on that. I don't know if you guys can see a giant white bird just flying. Massive, wow. I hope I can get a shot with the camera, and then when we're done, we come back down.
Well, hopefully they are condors.
Pretty awesome.
I don't know, it's kind of weird, there are too many.
But we're nearing the top. I can taste the Laguna.
And the breeze.
Yes, the breeze is getting a little bit chilly. All right, guys, we made it. We made it to Laguna, Cerro, Castillo. And you gotta check out this watercolor. It is, I don't think I've ever seen a color like this before. It is not turquoise, it's like just blue. like a baby blue. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. There's the view of the mountains. Amazing. Amazing hike with our new friend and mascot of the channel, Poochie LaRue. Yeah.
Aww.
And Isabel, did you enjoy the hike?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is
So if you do this walking all the way to the, how you call it, the checkpost or whatever.
yeah, the first checkpoint.
Yeah. It would be almost 11-12 kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah, almost. According to my watch. Maybe, yeah, no, it is almost 12. I would say so. Because the 6 kilometer thing is just down there.
Oh, the 6 kilometer marker. It was pretty, I don't think it was a kilometer from that marker to here. It was 300-400 meter. Yeah, not bad, but this is
beautiful.
it is incredible. I know I was mentioning, 18,000 was a lot of money, or I was complaining. Not really complaining, but they charge foreigners more, but 18,000, totally worth it. Totally worth it. My goodness, look at that.
And right now, apparently it's close by. There's a trail that keeps going down.
Oh yeah.
And you kind of go behind that thing there.
Yeah, the pass
and you
there.
take the other one, so you do the loop.
But I'm assuming it's covered in snow.
Well, it's just that.
Yeah, I don't know why they said we can't go there.
They're just worried that it might cover it.
These guys and their rules,
You can take a long time. Who knows?
All right, this is. Take one last shot of this, guys, because it is just mind-blowing. Really, this color, I can't wrap my head around it. Well, guys, that's the end of the hike. What did it end up totaling being? Like 14K.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah. From town.
No, not from town.
Or it's from
town it's 24.
Oh.
Because it's 7 up, 7 down.
Right. So
But not counting this.
24K we're doing today. So the actual hike is 14, but from town, walking to the trailhead, etc., you're looking at 24.
Because we do not have a car. That's why we have to walk the extra 4.
Yeah.
Sorry, 8.
No car. And this morning we picked up Poochie LaRue from, I believe it's this green house over here. Right there. There she is.
She's tired too.
And yeah, she's one exhausted puppy. Bye bye, Poochie LaRue. I wish you a long and happy life.
Bye, Poochie.
Bye.
Yeah. God. Oh God.
I can rest now.
My paws are killing
Now we gotta run a couple errands here. Gotta buy our bus ticket tomorrow. Sorry. Ugh, I can't talk. My mouth's all dry. And going to the Marble Caves. Hopefully we can see them. Hopefully they're open. Not sure what the situation with the Marble Caves are. But yes, we need to buy our bus ticket and something yummy to eat for dinner. And this is where Pucci LaRue lives. Where'd she go? She came in here. So there you go, guys. The home of Pucci LaRue.
Oh, she belongs to be right here.
Yeah. All right, let's grab something to eat. I'm famished. And let's get those bus tickets, hopefully. Hopefully the office is open. All right, guys. Hopefully the next video will be as epic when we go to the Marble Caves. All right, guys, we made it to Puerto Tranquilo. And this is our awesome cabin we rented for the next couple of days. Let's do a little tour, shall we? All right. This is our bedroom. Right here. This is the stove, fridge, kitchen utensils, our sink, hot water, the chair for sitting. You name it, we got it all in here. We even have a wood stove, and the firewood is in here. Let's take a look. Look at that. We even have firewood. Incredible. And we don't have, it's just us two, we don't have guests, but if you brought guests along, you even have bunk beds for those people. And how awesome is this? Kettle. A couple of guard dogs. And that's the view from the cabin. It is absolutely beautiful. Pretty awesome spot here. And there's a rooster? Yeah. So there you have it. And this cabin here. And these are the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cabins you can rent here.
Hello.
Just giving a little tour of the outside. You guys probably want to know how much we paid for this. This whole cabin per night is 50,000 pesos, which is like $90 Canadian per night.
Yeah, we did change.
Maybe even a little less, because the currency exchange keeps plummeting. Like the Chilean peso keeps going lower and lower. So it might even be like 87 to like $92. Not even. It's got to be like 87 to $90 Canadian for a whole cabin with this incredible view. Like, what a deal. What a deal. So.
It is funny because she said, I asked her, she said, oh, 50,000 for the night. I was like, yeah. Not even thinking about it, nothing. Yes.
I was like, lady, just take my money.
And it's because, I mean, if you can pay 10,000 more for a night each, why not?
Yeah.
Because we were getting rooms in this tiny little spot. You have to ask if you can use a kitchen. Here, at least you have everything for yourself. I mean, use whatever you want.
Exactly.
And in any other places, oh, you have a kitchen and you have this and can I use that? And you have people next door. The walls are super thin. You hear everything. So, well, the last day, well, not the last day of our trip, but this is the last spot.
Yes, I was going to mention that as well. This is the last location. This is as far south on the Carretera Austral that we're going. Puerto Tranquilo. This is going to be the spot where we're going to go try to do the marble caves, and there's got to be more stuff here. This place is incredible. All right, that's the view of Lago General Carrera. Beautiful evening. Some kids playing on the boats there. Got our cameras ready. Sun's going down. We got some beautiful lighting there. Beautiful lighting for some photography. And our cabin is the very last one there. You can see the roof with the stack there, the chimney. Okay, today we're starting our tour. It's extremely windy. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Those are the little shops that you get your tours. They're all pretty much the same thing. We paid $25,000 each. It's like 46 Canadian dollar, maybe 45. It's a view of the beautiful Lago Carrera. And it's been cloudy today. Hopefully we get some amazing footage. I'm really excited for this. Now to get on the boat. Hola. These walls are incredible. Wow, this is incredible. Just look at these formations. Absolutely amazing. What do you think so far? Best one yet? Yeah.
This one's pretty cool.
This one is pretty, I like this spot here. Pretty sweet.
You gotta see the reflection of the water.
Yeah. I think because the water's a little more shallow here.